Students converge on Troy's campus this week for band camp.
Plus, the Pike Animal Shelter is searching for new members. Stay tuned. Trojan Vision Nightly News starts right now.
From the campus of Troy University, this is Trojan Vision Nightly News.
Hello and welcome to Trojan Vision Nightly News for June 18th, 2009. I'm Sean Sporman.
And I'm Megan Picklesheimer. Thank you for joining us this evening. Young musicians from across the Southeast filled the Trojan Arena with the sounds of music this afternoon. As Mickey Harris reports, the music was the result of a week's worth of learning.
Thursday afternoon, the 300-plus campers who participated in the Sound of the South Leadership Camp had a chance to show off their skills to the public. Camp Director Mark Walker tells us about the concert.
Today was our final performance for the 2009 Sound of the South Music Leadership Camp, and each of the camp classes kind of gives a final performance and a demonstration of what they've been learning and working on during the last week.
Throughout the week, campers learned from current and former members of the Sound of the South. In Thursday's concert, the campers got to display the new lessons learned this week.
I like to think that each camp gets better than the last. We had good attendance. We had close to 300 students here. And, you know, we always have excellent instruction and terrific kids, you know. And so as a result, each year, the skills involved in the learning just gets tighter and tighter, and they can do more and more in less time.
I learned a lot. I've only been twirling for, I guess if you add it up, it's been a month to be twirling, and we've made very much, like, a lot of improvements.
I loved it. It was a great experience. I became a more experienced leader. I learned a lot of stuff.
I really enjoyed it. I met new friends and, you know, people, and learned new tricks to do with my flag. And I got most spirit for color guard this year, so I'm very proud of that.
Mickey Harris, Trojan Vision News.
The Sound of the South holds a number of camps throughout the year. For information about camps, you can go out to the band's website at soundofthesouth.org.
The goal of the Pike Animal Shelter is to build and maintain a healthy facility to house abandoned or unwanted dogs in the Pike County area. And as Brittany Gooden tells us, they can use the support of the community to reach their goal.
The Pike Animal Shelter Coalition is holding its second annual membership drive in hopes of getting the community more involved in providing a better facility for the area animals.
This is our second anniversary since going public with the initiative to build an animal shelter to serve the Pike County, Alabama community. Membership in the Pike Animal Shelter is just $25 a year, and those funds help animals. Well, our goal is to build a modern professional animal shelter to serve the animals as well as the people.
And if you feel like $25 annually is not enough to help with the cause, the Coalition has another option for you.
In addition to the standard membership, which is an annual membership, individuals may become members of the Founders Society. Now, a Founders Society membership is something that is only available until the shelter is built. For $100 in addition to the annual membership fee, you receive an Orange Construction Crew t-shirt like the one that I'm wearing. But more importantly, your name or the name of a loved one goes on the wall of the animal shelter, and it is there in perpetuity to say that you helped bring a modern professional shelter to our community.
And no matter what membership you choose, the Shelter Coalition would like for the community to know that your membership helps the animals in very important ways.
We have many good things that are happening. The speed with which we can build a new facility, though, is dependent on the members of this community. By joining with an annual membership, that financial contribution is what we have to have in order to raise the funds to build a building.
Brittany Gooden, Trojan Vision News.
If you would like more information on how to become a part of the membership drive, you may go to pikeanimals.org.
And now taking a look at news from around the state. A circuit judge has ordered former HealthSouth CEO Richard Scrushy to pay about $2.8 billion to shareholders due to accounting fraud at the rehabilitation chain. The judge ruled in favor of HealthSouth shareholders who filed a civil lawsuit claiming Scrushy was involved in a massive accounting fraud that nearly sent the company into bankruptcy. Scrushy was acquitted in a federal criminal case over the fraud and testified in the state civil suit that he knew nothing about it.
And next in state news, prosecutors in Australia plan to appeal for a stronger punishment for a Birmingham, Alabama man sentenced to serve 1 year in prison for manslaughter in the death of his wife during a honeymoon scuba diving trip. David Watson was sentenced earlier this month to serve 1 year of a 4.5-year sentence.
And last in state news, the Coast Guard has suspended its search for an Alabama woman who reportedly went overboard from a cruise ship in the Gulf of Mexico, but the FBI is investigating her disappearance. The Coast Guard says it covered more than 3,600 square miles in the search for 50-year-old Michelle Vilborg of Bay Minette. She is reported overboard late Monday night from the Carnival cruise ship Holiday.
And still to come on Trojan Vision Nightly News, a Troy baseball player receives a top postseason honor. Brittany Gooden will have that coming up in sports.
But first, the pilot of an international flight dies unsuspected and unnoticed by passengers while in flight. The story will be back after the break.
A Continental Airlines pilot dies in the cockpit mid-flight. I'm Joel Brown at Newark Liberty International Airport. The story coming up.
We think Nightly News.
Welcome back. The pilot of an international flight from Belgium to New Jersey died yesterday while he was flying over the Atlantic Ocean.
But passengers on board the international flight had no idea that there was a problem. Joel Brown is at the Newark Airport with more. And now Brittany Gooden joins us with a look at sports.
Brittany, I know baseball season's over, but we're still seeing some action in the form of some awards, aren't we?
We are, actually. One of the players got a very prestigious award, and it's only in its third year, and I'm going to talk about that now in sports. So Sean, Megan, as you can see, Brett Henry did such a good job getting nominated, and he's one of 9 players nationally that got this award, so he really deserves it. Congratulations.
Big round of applause for Mr. Henry. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Brittany. Coming up on Trojan Vision Nightly News, smokers looking to quit may have a new way of doing so. That story is coming up.
Plus, today's temperatures were in the upper 90s with lots of sunshine. Can we expect to see the same throughout the rest of the week? Amber Carter will be in with weather after the break.
It's been a beautiful day on the campus of Troy University so far, but will the weekend look that way? I'll have the answer to that, plus your 4-day forecast coming up right after this.
As the President gets ready to give the FDA power to regulate the sale, manufacturing, and marketing of tobacco products, a new anti-smoking aid is filtering into the U.S.
It's called the electronic cigarette, but as correspondent Terry Okita reports, the FDA wants them banned until more studies can be done.
And now Amber Carter joins us with weather.
So Amber, the real story of the week has been the scorching heat that we've had. We've had temperatures reach nearly 100. Are we going to see any relief either in the form of rain or cooler temperatures coming up?
Not necessarily. Actually, we're going to expect higher temperatures throughout the rest of the week heading into the weekend as well. Let's go ahead and take a look at our sky cam now. As you can see, as you can see, Sean and Megan, it's going to be a very good weekend to actually get outside and go to the pool if you'd like, or any other outside activities.
Yeah, as long as they're outside activities where you can keep cool or at least go inside some, because of those hot temperatures, you definitely need to stay cool and hydrated, like you said, as much as possible.
Absolutely. Stay in the shade as much as possible as well. So.
Definitely good advice. Thank you, Amber.
Thank you so much. Next month, Troy University.
And that's all the time we have for Trojan Vision Nightly News. For all of us here at Trojan Vision, thank you for joining us.
And remember, to see our stories anytime, you can go to the university website at troy.edu, scroll down to the quick links, and click on Trojan Vision. Have a great night and a good day tomorrow.